Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I get the meeting to order. I'm sorry, I'm having issues right now. Anyway, sorry. On this Tuesday, August 26, 2025 at 5 p.m. in the Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District number 35 Governing Board Room, District Office 570 Camino Lito Galindo, Rio Rico, Arizona. Can we please stand for the pledge? Mr. Ramirez, you've been waiting. Okay, you've been absent. Can you please?
Pleasure.
Uh-huh.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, roll call, Ms. Alma de la Riva. Mr. Ben Guerrero. Mr. Ramirez.
Here.
Mr. Beach.
Present.
And me, we have a quorum. Okay. Adoption of the agenda, Ms. Lunderville, please.
Madam President, the only recommended changes to remove section 2, executive session.
I think we removed this. Okay, is there a motion?
Motion to approve the agenda as presented with the removal of the executive session.
So moved.
So moved. We have a second. Okay, is there any further discussion?
Was there a second?
No? Yeah, he seconded. He seconded. Both of them? Okay. Okay, seeing none, okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Okay, the next one is, what was it called to, call to the public? Alrighty, no call to the public. Moving on, presentations, okay? Recognition of Calabasas student, Ms. Lunderville.
Good evening. I'd like to go ahead and invite Mr. Chavez up.
That middle.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Madam President, members of the board. I just wanted to take this time to recognize, I know you guys really aren't here to listen to me speak, so I'm gonna just say really quickly about Sofia Yocovicio. She is one of our wonderful students at Calabasas. Very involved in the school, does sports, is involved in the office right now. She is one of our office aides as well, so she's a very trustworthy, trustworthy student. But she did win the national championship in sparring at her at the national tournament in Taekwondo. And so we're very, very proud of her. I know that this is something that she's been doing for many years. So I, heard a lot of stories from her and from her mom, just kind of, just informing us of, all the wonderful things that she's doing. So at this point, I turn it over to any questions, comments for her, because you guys are here for her, not for me. So.
Thank you, Ms. De La Riva.
Hi, congratulations, Sophia. Well done. I guess my question is, how was it that you first got started in Taekwondo? What motivated you to get started on Taekwondo?
I first started, I think when I was around 7. I just like to go and fight, kick. I also did jujitsu, and then I started doing taekwondo, and it just shows respect, courage, discipline, and my favorite thing is sparring.
That is amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Hey, Mr. Guerrero.
Congratulations. Good job.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, Mr. Ramirez,
So how long have you been doing this now?
since she was 7.
Since I started doing the International Taekwondo Academy, I've been doing it for 2.5 years, I'd say.
Oh,
And I started when I was 7, and then we moved here. So then I went to the gym in Nogales.
What were your greatest challenges?
My greatest challenges are fighting some of the boys. They're a little bit bigger and stronger, but I keep going and it's really fun and I never give up.
Atta gal. Well, we had a
a gal who came through here, and I don't know that you know who she is, but Mr. Beach coached her, Ariana.
Ariana.
And she would fight against Mr. Beach, who was much bigger. So take heart, because he trained her, and she went on almost to make it all the way to the Olympics. So maybe you'll be the next one, huh? We hope so anyway. And
So, yeah.
thank you for all you do to represent our district and our school with pride. Thank you so much.
Recognizing me today.
You bet, young lady.
Good, good. Thank you, Mr. Beach.
Yes, I taught a lot of Yocopicios back in the day. I don't know if they might be your uncles or something. They're all tough, great athletes. One question, does your sister ever mess with you? She's back there smiling and laughing at you. Sometimes, okay. Where was the competition held at?
Ontario, California.
Wow, that's good. Did you get any sponsorship, or did they bring the whole team up there from the academy?
They brought, I think it was 11 competitors from the competition team.
Okay, outstanding. Well, thanks for representing our community, our schools, our district. We're super proud of you. Most of my wrestlers, I coached wrestling for over 20 years, and some of my best wrestlers were out of the martial arts: Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, karate, judo. They're very disciplined, they're very respectful, and that the martial arts in general teaches that. And just super proud of your accomplishment, and keep on going.
Thank you. Everything they said times two, okay? I especially like the part about you beating up the boys, okay? I mean, not really beating them up, but yeah. Putting them in their place and telling them, stay away from me, because I can take care of myself, but I'm so proud of you, mijita. So much that you have done. And, also Ariana, just so you know, she also came from Calabasas. Okay. So that's, the coaches. And I think she also went to that Taekwondo place, or the judo place, or something like that. Or anyway, she started there. She was my student when she was in 6th grade, and she did go really far. So we expect nothing but amazing things from you, especially because Mr. Chavez says that you're a very responsible young lady. You're in the office, you're all over the place. So that means that, you've got a really strong head on your shoulders, and you know what to do, mijita. So congratulations, and continue to make us proud, mijita. Okay? Congratulations to you. Thank you.
Travis?
Mr. Chavez, you're gonna give her something?
So Mr. Beach, just to kind of clarify and go back to your comment about her dad. Her dad was actually one of our students. Her dad is Richard.
Horrible.
Okay.
So yeah, so the great athlete, right? And, trickled all the way down to all their kids. All their kids are all wonderful athletes.
Right.
But they get it all from STEM, from their mom Stephanie. So. But no, so Sophia, we wanted to recognize you on behalf of SCV 35. We have a certificate of recognition proudly presented to Sophia Yocopicio for her accomplishment of winning first place in this year's national championship in Taekwondo. She won the gold for sparring in her class of yellow belt, and was nominated for Athlete of the Year. So, Dr. Lunderville, Mr. Verdugo, and the rest of the school district, congratulations, ma'am.
It's the parents, come on, come on.
Take a picture.
Hey. Good job, good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. All righty, next,
Hang on.
what, yeah?
You might want to tell them if they want to stay through.
Uh-huh. You guys are welcome to leave if you guys want to leave, or you guys can stay. It's up to you. It's up to you. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it, Yeah, because you'll have to stay for a long time. So. But thank you. Congratulations, Vitas. All righty. Next subject is a recognition of Mr. Tom McElrath, Ms. Lunderville.
Yes, I'd like to invite Ms. Cabrera to talk about Mr. McElrath.
Good evening, Madam President, members of the board. and a guest. I'm really excited and honored to be able to celebrate Mr. Mack. His influence really does go beyond the classroom. Not only has he encouraged so many of our students to tap into their creativity, but he truly lives and breathes art as a personal passion. You can see it all over. This passion recently brought him to a big professional win. Mr. Mack took home the Best Show Award at the Tubac Center of the Arts Members Only Show, competing against 140 talented.
Wow.
His winning piece, a beautiful portrayal of a Native American Indian, was part of his very first art show, making the honor even more special. For Mr. Mack, we know that art isn't just something he teaches. It's how he sees the world and connects with the people. His dedication and love for art inspires his students to find their own voices and express themselves without fear. Mr. Mack, thank you very much for sharing your talent and passion with our students. Your achievement reminds us of just how powerful art can really be. And we're so proud to have you here with us at CTMS and in our community. So thank you, Mr. Mack. Before I let you talk, because you're going to. Sorry, I'm going to get it out of the way. But we want to give you this plaque. Thank you very, very much for everything you do. And
Thank you.
now turn it over to you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for bringing me up here. And all I can say it was a huge surprise because I've been doing art for many years. And there's been a lot of people from my family and then certainly a lot of colleagues who I don't think I could stand up here and not bring up here Mark and Miguel.
Yeah.
You know, as colleagues, we spend a lot of time collaborating with over the kids and trying to hone our craft with the kids, but also on the weekends. For years, we've been sharing our artwork and collaborating over the phone. And I can tell you some true stories like this last weekend with Miguel, because if you've seen his murals, he's a color guy. And I guess you're going to see one of my pictures. I'm a black and white and grayscale guy. So when I struggle with the colors, I get on the phone with Miguel and how do I do this? What's going on? My colors are mixing up. And so he's right there sending things back and getting into this show. He was a part of being inspired, stepping forward to do it, you know, seeing how far he's come and such an amazing artist he is. I can just hope to be as good as him one day. And then Mark, you know, you go back 15 years when I got in the district, he's been encouraging me for years. And if you go back 15 years ago, it was nothing but sand and grit. And he probably was the first to smooth that out a little bit. But he's an unbelievable mentor. And I know that this piece that I got the Best in Show Award, when I was building it, I brought him to my classroom and, you know, I'd ask him, what do you think? He'd give me some tips and suggestions. And we've been doing that for art for years. And I don't think I would have done the show without his encouragement. So I'm just thrilled to be here. And it was quite an amazing thing, but I don't think I could be up here without saying that and making sure that.
So I can't stand it anymore. I gotta. So we've been pushing him for like 2 years.
Yeah.
To enter an art shop. No, I can't. I don't want it. So finally we talk him into it. But then comes like 2 months of, well, I don't know. We have to price the painting. I don't want to sell it. What should I price it? I don't know. The 2 months of trying to put a price on it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tom, nobody's gonna buy it. You're not gonna win. You're okay. So then it gets in there. So the night of the show,
Encouragement.
It was true. I was just putting my foot in.
he'd never been in a show before.
Mhm.
So the end of the show, he's in the back with Fanny cracking up, you know, they're making jokes, talking about other stuff. And well, I knew who was gonna win. They tipped me off. So in the front, the announcers are saying, and the best of the show, and we look back and he's here.
It was John's fault.
Calls David is.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, it was.
So anyway, not only that, but a couple of days later, somebody bought the painting at a price higher than they told him
Wow.
to put on it. He put it higher so nobody buy it because he wanted. it.
It was a big
And
step.
somebody bought it.
So somebody did.
That's a
Oh.
impressive story.
Oh, look at that, beautiful. Wow,
It is
So there it is.
that is so cool. Yup.
So beautiful.
So it was a,
We're proud of him.
it was a big shocker. I mean, it was an unbelievable surprise because for years I'd keep all the art to myself and then I would give it to my kids. And then that night, I had my entire family, all my grandkids, every last one of them there. So it was totally unexpected. And usually, you know, you can go into these things and you get ready, you have an idea of what you're going to say. I was just stunned. So it's a good feeling and still surreal, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks for bringing me here.
Tom, I got a couple words. I'll start it off.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, super proud of you. Looks like we got a Taekwondo champion now and art champion in our schools. So, and have that mindset to do these paintings is not much. All of us can have that type of mindset to be painters or to be that creative. And just looking at that photo, the picture that you made, that's just surreal. I mean, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And yeah, I think the only painting I can do is like an abstract. And also to keep that open mind, to bring in your colleagues, to critique your painting, that shows you're very humble and, you know, and allowing them to do that and making the changes. And hopefully the prize money can send you guys to Disneyland or something.
I'm just very fortunate to have a great team right now. And it just rolls over to just the personal, professional side too, not just with the school. I couldn't be happier with the team.
Super proud of all you guys, but super proud of you. And I did talk to about 2-3 teachers at Garrett's, and they say that your art classes, all your art classes, that you guys are already painting right now. And they're just so amazed walking in you guys' room. And just food for thought. I'd love to see an art gallery sort of with paintings that the public could buy at the high school. You know, keep that in your mind. And that'd be so cool. I know certain high schools, they take, if somebody wanted a painting of like a Native American, they could have one of your students draw it and it'd be specifically made, but.
Well, we have an end of the year art show every year. We've done it for at least 4 years, I think. So you certainly are welcome. We'll get the dates.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yep.
Ms. Larriba?
Thank you.
Yes, hi. I agree with Mr. Beach. You, your family, your grandkids should be so proud of you, along with your colleagues. And I, for one, I know I speak for the rest of the board, who feel honored and very happy that you and your colleagues choose to be part of District 35.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Definitely, Mr. Guerrero.
Yeah, what an amazing painting. Thank you for sharing that with us and everybody and the community. And thank you for being a part of our school district and for doing what you do. It's very important.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Mr. Ramirez?
Well, Mac, it's good to see you again. It's been a long time. But I can tell everybody here that when I went to your house and I saw the works that you already had there, I thought they were already magnificent. And I had talked to you about how you should enter them, the Tubac Art Festival. And I said, you should do something with them. But what I really liked about you is that you liked them so much that you didn't want to let them go.
Yeah, it's kind of
True
hard.
sign, I think, of an artist, one of the true signs. I already saw those that you had, like the cowboy and some of the other ones that you had. And I thought those were magnificent, but the one I just saw right now was beyond stunning, breathtaking compared to the other ones. But the other ones, I wish the board could see the other pictures. I hope maybe you'll come back. Show us those other pictures, the ones.
There will be another show in November up at the TCA. And they'll be taking some of my art, showing a few more pieces. And so you guys are certainly welcome to come.
I'm glad your colleagues encouraged you.
Yes, definitely.
That's also something else. Something I didn't expect that I think is really quite a beautiful thing when other people help you out in that regard. Because I would have thought you couldn't use any help after what I saw.
Oh, no.
But you can, and I learned about the colors that your colleague helped you out with, and there's no words. It's just an ineffable experience to be here and witness that kind of art.
Thank you.
And I just think, like, you should continue to paint, and it's your love and your talent and God-given talent, because not everybody has that kind of talent. So, but thank you. You know me well enough to know that I'm very grateful for all you do for our district, including the kids. It's been mentioned. I still remember the scorpion that your student painted. Remember that one that they brought?
Oh, yes, I do.
That was something else, and that was your inspiration. You're pushing them anyway to be their best. So, bottom of my heart, I thank you for all that you do and you've done, especially for me too, on a personal level, the schools. I
Absolutely.
appreciate everything that you did. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, thank you so much. I mean, you know where my heart is with you, you know that. I'm so happy that your family had such a memorable occasion, you know, to share with you and stuff. And again, I like the fact that you guys are so close together, because you can see it in our students' drawings, you know, like where it comes like from Mr. Ditmar, you know, to you know, to this, you know, to the other one, to the high school. So it moves. Look at the pictures that are outside, fourth graders doing work that you can't even, you know, imagine that a fourth grader, you know, is doing that quality of work. And that comes down to all of you, where it goes, you know, from one place to another, and it just continues, you know, how lucky we are as a school district to have all three of you, okay, teaching our students, okay, the art, you know, the things that have to do with art and stuff. And congratulations. I mean, I love all of your work, but this one just blows me away. It is beautiful. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. McElroy. Continue, and congratulations again.
I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The superintendent.
Thank you, Madam President. We have officially passed the first 10 days of school, so we will be putting together an enrollment update for the board in an upcoming, either as an FYI or in an upcoming meeting. All of the sites have started all of their events, open house, things like that. The Rattler is a country race. If you haven't had an opportunity to attend it, it's an awesome event. It's this Friday. And our Nogales home opener for football is coming up on the 5th. So right out of the gates, that's our home opener. So we're excited about that. Volleyball and all the other sports have started, along with at our middle schools this year. We've kind of developed our own league. So to expand opportunities for our students to participate. So that is something new that we started this year as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Next, our governing board member report, Ms. De La Riva.
I have nothing to report.
Okay. Mr. Guerrero, Mr. Ramirez.
No, I just look forward to spending time with you guys, getting the board members better. I know you already, but it's always good because we always develop a
Yes.
sense of I don't know, I want to say
Camaraderie.
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 That's, thank you. And not only that, but we come up with good ideas and sometimes bounce ideas off each other, and the workshops. Sometimes, you know, I was pretty skeptical when I first got on the board. Some of the workshops I've seen in my life that were just outrageous. But there were some that were really cool. Like when we met that principal from Black Rock High School. The one that had really all on her own, through her own spirit, had really gotten those results from those kids, got them to pass courses and at a phenomenal rate. That one I was so moved, and I didn't think we would meet her, but we did. And so there's always a little something, a little morsel you can grab from these conferences, I think. So I'm glad I got to experience that, because it changed my mind about a lot of things. It's just part of the growing experience, I guess. And I look forward to the one in September as well, because the one that's coming up is just going to be really quick. So with the trust.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
Yeah, and I don't know, we don't tend to really, you know, hang out too much, but the other one is nice, and they're more they're more workshops and things to go to. So I look forward to that. And I just want to encourage everybody to keep going strong, all the teachers and administrators, because it's not easy once you start to get really into the thick of things. And, you know, all the issues start coming up. So that's when you got to be tough, especially in October. That's what I always say. The hardest months, I think, in the school year to get through are October and April. Not as many vacation days, and the kids start to get burned out after the first 9 weeks. So push hard and work hard and try to stay positive. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Beach?
Yeah, thanks to all the principals, teachers, maintenance, getting the school year off to a great start. I mean, a lot of hard work. First PDs, the sports are going, everything's coming back. You're not used to standing up and speaking for 8 hours in a day. You go home, your voice is hoarse. So thanks for getting off to a great start. And like Mr. Ramirez said, I would say the next 3 weeks, just hold everybody accountable, set that tone. It sets it for the rest of the year. So keep that in mind. Sports are in full swing. Nogales football, you said on the 5th?
Yep.
5th, but the volleyball is down Thursday at Nogales. It starts at 4. So hopefully we'll see some people down there. I gotta check my AIA pass. I think it's digital now, so.
Yeah, we just got that. yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So volleyball Thursday at Nogales, 4 p.m. And I heard Miss Renteria, San Cayetano, there's a rumor going around, you might change your mascot to the rattlesnakes. No?
Been that way lately.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, so you've had critters there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Uninvited.
Shovel.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, let's continue moving on and support our teams with all the events coming up. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything he said and everything that everybody else said. Good luck to all of our athletes. I have also heard really good things about the open house that they had at Rio Rico High School. You know, congratulations. You guys had a lot of people coming in and I was gonna go, but I had a doctor's appointment and I got out too late and I wasn't able to get down here. So, but I was really wanting to go. But just also good luck to all of our athletes. And then our principal reports, I'm expecting those. You know, I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I did, we did get the, what was it? What was it that we got there for the, when they misbehave, it's
Discipline report.
the discipline report. Okay. And I was really happy that nobody had anything except the high school, but it wasn't anything major, you know, it was students not, ditching classes and stuff like that. And when you get things like that, things are going really good, because you're not getting, the fights and and the things with the phones and all that stuff. So for that, good luck to all of you people, to all of the principals and teachers and everybody, and we just need to move forward, and continue. So thank you very much to everybody. Moving forward is a tolling agreement. Ms. Lunderville?
Thank you, Madam President. Before you tonight is the tolling agreement. The only major change is that it would extend through February 28, 2026. And it also would allow districts could file up to May 29th, 2026.
Okay.
All of the languages.
Everything else is identical.
Everything else is identical to the tolling agreement. It would just be extended to that.
Okay, extended. All righty. Okay, is there a motion?
Motion to approve the extension of the existing tolling agreement with the Auditor General State of Arizona with the dates presented.
Second.
Okay. Is there any further discussion from anyone? No?
When
Okay.
is this extended to what date?
To February the 28th of 2026. Okay. Okay. All right. So then if there's nothing else, then all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. Nay. Ayes have it. Motion passes. Okay, we move on to Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District policies. Ms. Lunderville?
There currently are no policies to review, however, there will be quite a few on the next agenda.
Okay, on the next one, okay, and then, so then there's nothing right there. Do we have to make a motion if there's nothing?
No, ma'am.
No, all righty.
Anybody have
Okay,
any?
so we move on, propose and prioritize topics.
Excuse me,
and
Madam President, how about, does anybody have anything, anybody
Oh,
that they wanted to discuss or?
oh, okay, I'm sorry, I totally apologize, okay, is there anything?
I'm only asking, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
you wanted anything to discuss?
I
No,
just
Ms.
wanted,
De La Riva, anything to discuss? Mr. No? Mr.
what are the ones that are coming up, Dr. Lunderville?
For the,
There's a number of them, there's value change, right now they're with all of the, departments for review. I can't tell you exactly how many, but each department has at least a few. Most of them, involve the, legislature and the support changes. Nothing significant, but there are some, there are a number that, have been.
Anything that would
affected by
affect
the
the
legislature.
league or anything like, does that make sense?
nothing?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Do I have to do an action to approve that? All right, I can move on. I'm sorry. Okay, so then, propose and prioritize topics and possible dates and times for future board meetings. Ms. Lunderville.
The next board meeting is scheduled for September 9th. The ASBA Law Conference is scheduled September 3rd through the 5th. The ASBA County meeting is September 22nd. And are there any topics aside from what is already on the list that the board would like added?
Ooh, let me ask, Ms. De La Riva, is there anything you would like to add? No, nothing. Mr. Guerrero?
Nothing at this time. Thank you.
Mr. Ramirez?
Nothing, thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Madam
All
President.
right, Mr. Beach?
Just the bus, sort of the bus rotations, how we,
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
future, purchases and trade-ins and,
Madam President,
Yes.
Mr. Beach, there's an FYI in your packet.
what is there?
Yes, sir.
And
All that information, including the.
right here?
In the board docs under.
Okay,
And the, Miss, in here.
okay.
There's also, there's a list of all the current rotation, how we work with the business office for the capital plan. But if you have additional questions after, you can. bring them.
Okay, sounds good, thank you.
Okay, all righty, I have none, so we move, right? Approval of the consent agenda. Hold on, let me go in on the other side. Okay, any matter on the consent agenda will be removed from the consent agenda and discussed as regular agenda item or items upon the request of any board member. Does anybody have anything to change or to add? Ms. De La Riva? No. Mr. Guerrero?
No, not this.
No. Mr. Ramirez?
Yeah, I'd like to discuss the E-Pars.
The E one, that would be number, hold on, what number is that one? That's at the end. right?
14.
14. Yes, that would be number 14. Okay, Mr. Beach, is that the only one, Mr.?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Beach?
I have none.
You have none, and I have none either. Okay, so is there a motion?
Motion to approve, accept, and ratify the consent agenda as presented with the removal of
Number 14.
number 14 on the E-Pars.
Okay, all those,
Need a second.
Second.
oh, you need
Second.
second? Okay. Is there any other further discussion besides that?
Nope.
No? Okay, see that all, there is none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Motion passes. Mr. Ramirez.
Yes, there was one in particular here I was gonna.
Mhm.
Who determines where the coaches fall under as far as their pay?
We have a stipend schedule. And then the recruitment schedule.
But is there a group that decides upon this, or are they just individuals by individual school?
No, the district group, the board actually approves the, stipend. You can send that out to you if you'd like. And then Ms. Brown can speak to IBB as well.
Thank you. So we have a placement guide for stipends for academic. There's one for academics and there's one for athletic stipends. And that's where the amounts come from. And if it's an assistant coach or a head coach, and they are determined by that schedule. And that schedule comes to the board for any approval. And then the placement is actually done by HR. But that's.
What about people that are doing things in the summer? Is that separate from this?
We have a stipend that's called off-season stipend. That is also an amount that is defined in the schedule. And that is supposed to go for coaches that work during off-season, and it could be outside of the summer months. It could
That's
be
not in
during the
here,
course.
right? That's not in this right here.
You didn't get a copy of the e-parcel tonight? Right there. It's not, I can't see.
Is there one in particular?
particular person?
No, I just wanna make sure people aren't getting shortchanged if they're doing additional work in the summer. Cause I've seen that in the past, not just me, but with other people, and I wanna make sure that everybody's getting a fair shake here.
Yeah. Isn't it true that it has to do, I'm sorry, Mr.
I
that
wanna-
it has to do with their experience and the number of years or stuff?
us.
Not for.
No, not for us? Okay. Mhm.
Not for athletic coaching. The out of season stipends, Mr. Ramirez, all coaches are eligible for those. They need to submit a plan. It might not be in the summer though, so like some sports start in the summer, that's their season start date. So like football, for example, they already started, but then when the season ends, they can submit an out of season coaching stipend request to athletics, and then athletics reviews that. It normally includes all their like open field, open gym, if they participate in like a summer league or a winter league or a fall league, depending on if they're in or out of. And then, yes, those coaches are given that. There were some on the prior board agenda, but right now, most everyone is either in season or they've already been approved and provided with an out of season coaching stipend for FY 25-26.
All right, so those are not in here, though. Those come up later on in the year, right? You said?
They come up through the summer or through, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, they come in through the summer or when the season is occurring or not occurring. So, and we're one of the only districts, in fact, we might be the only district that I know of that does out of season stipends for our coaching staff, because we know that many have put in many hours. So it's something that we brought to the board with our last override, and the community supported that. And the board has supported that. So we may try to make sure that they're compensated in some way, because many years, although, Mr. Beach never got paid to coach in the summer. I know you never got paid to coach in the summer. And so it's something that we wanted to make sure we try to compensate our coaches for the time that they put in.
Thank you, Dave, because that's exactly the point I was gonna make, is that I want to make sure that people don't get discouraged and then quit, because we've lost a lot of good coaches for those very same reasons that you mentioned. But since you're here, who is there a group, Dave, that decides that, or is there?
Yeah, so
is there just individuals,
IBB.
Mr. Verdugo?
No, so IBB is the one that really works on that salary schedule. Again, it's based on as much funding as we have. And it's not a full like regular season stipend. I believe it's half. But it's something that we set money aside from the override to fund. And then like Dr. Lumberl explained, those coaches aren't required. I mean, we want them to have off-season programs. And so this is an incentive for them to do that, but they have to turn in a plan. It's not just going to be rolling the ball out in open gym and saying that's, the plan. They have to have some type of plan that they're putting in place to get students better.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say IBB, but I wasn't sure, so I just thought I'd wait to hear what you guys had to say. But that's what I was thinking. I thought there was a group of people that always decided this.
Well, IBB works on gathering the information to compare the stipend schedules with other districts in the area and across the state to keep our stipend schedules competitive. IBB can only recommend. If we are recommending a change for IBB, it always comes to the board for actual approval. So IBB has no authority to modify any of the schedules.
So IBB
only
takes a
does-
recommendation to the administration, which then comes to us. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Verdugo, thank you so much for the info. I appreciate it.
Ms. Brown.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Any chance of me getting back pay for 22 years?
Hey, Dago too, Dago. And Mr.
We'll work on it.
I'll just take a PO for a Winnebago.
Volunteers, thank you.
Yeah, they were voluntold to do it, so. Right, okay, so now it's, okay, motion, no, is there a motion?
There's a motion to pass number 14, consent agenda.
Okay. Yeah, you got, so you did it and you seconded, okay. All right, is there any further discussion on that matter for anybody? No? Okay, seeing that there's none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Okay, we are now in, where are we? We are adjourned. All righty, I adjourned this meeting at 5:41 PM. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Appreciate everybody that comes.